My name is Wendy, and I am one of the Girl Scout leaders of the Girl Scouts of Northeast Ohio. And I'm here to show you how to properly stick the badges on to a Girl Scout uniform. Some years ago, they changed the backing of these to be mostly plastic. So what happens is it's like plastic, and it's not sticking to the uniform properly as it did when we were little girls growing up. And so I understand that they did this to Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts some years ago. So I would like to show you the tips and tricks that I've learned to properly stick these wonderful badges onto your Girl Scout or Boy Scout uniform. So here we go. So you're gonna get your iron, okay? And I set mine to 20 seconds at 300 Fahrenheit, or your Cricut press. You also are going to go to Amazon and get the Heat and Bond Ultra Hold roll. These are rolls, okay? There's two sides to this, okay? There is a side you're gonna stick off and peel off, and then there's a side that's more bumpy, more sticky, okay? You're also gonna use this Fabric Fusion fabric glue. You can use any brand that's fabric glue, okay? Just for the edges and the final touches. So let's get going. Now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a roll, put it out, you're gonna put your badge on because they come in all sorts of colors and shapes and sizes. So you're gonna put it on there and you're gonna trace it with a pencil, okay? And then once we do that, you're gonna cut it out with your scissors, okay? And I like to cut it out a little bit shorter. After I cut it out, I like to cut it around the edges a little bit shorter than the badge itself, okay? Now, there is a smooth side and a bumpy, rigid side. So the bumpy, rigid side is the one we're gonna put the badge on, okay? Now, when we do that, before we glue it on there, what I did at home was I took my handy steak knife and I made a bunch of cross hatches like tic-tac-toe, lots of horizontal lines, lots of vertical lines, lots of diagonal lines on both of these for you. And what that does is it peels off the plastic layer, and so that this has something to stick on and the glue has something to stick on, okay? So this is really helpful. So we're going to do one right now. This is the bumpy side. We're gonna put it on right now, lay it down. Again, 20 seconds with your Cricut press, 300 Fahrenheit. We're gonna let it go. Okay, now we're gonna take it off. Okay, and it's sticking up really nice. Now you have to let it completely cool before it will peel off, okay? Now what I like to do is I like to personally do both sides, so I'll do this side, and then I'll put it on here and do another side right here as well, okay, for another 20 seconds, just so it gets it really firm. And then I let it cool. Once it cools, I'm gonna peel off the backing of this right here, and you just kind of have to pick at it a little bit. You peel the backing off just like so, and we're gonna put it on our Girl Scout or Boy Scout uniform. It's a little bit tacky, a little bit sticky. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the same thing. Now it's a little bit sticky, we're gonna put it on. Again, 20 seconds, 300 Fahrenheit for a Cricut press or an iron. We're gonna put that down here on the top. And I like to hold it down so it gets it really well. Then once you do that, you're gonna flip it over. Make sure you do the other side. Okay, just like so. Now, once this completely cools, you see it's on there, it's not going anywhere, okay? See that? It's on there. Once this completely cools, what often happens is maybe the little edges of the badge itself maybe needs a little bit extra adhesive. So this is when it completely cools. We use Aleene's Original Fabric Fusion. It says permanent fabric adhesive, okay? So when it completely cools, we're gonna put a little, a little bit goes a long way. It comes out very fast and only need a little tiny bit. Just go on the edges like this, on the inside, peel it back, on the inside, and then I just hold it down and press it down, okay? And I just for several minutes, and then it's all done. Now, you wanna wait at least 72 hours before you put your Girl Scout or Boy Scout uniform in the washer and just to clean it. And I always put it on delicate inside a pillowcase, and I just let it line dry. But at least 72 hours after you put any kind of adhesive on it, okay? So I hope that this helps you out, and I hope that this helps you. As you can see, this is how we did this vest with the adhesive roll and the adhesive glue, and it works great. They've been on there, some of them, for several months. So thank you, and have a lovely day.